Hello, Scrub Central. Sorry about the internet issue. My internet decided it wanted to not want to work. So I reset the router, everything's fine. And also, happy 2 hours. Pyro, would you like to do the honors this time?
Just a second with any of that, because I'm not able to actually see the stream right now, suddenly.
Oh, I'll
I was about to ping you privately, but...
There we go, that should fix it.
Alright. Happy 2 hours, everyone, and... For those who are joining in, since the 1 hour mark, we have our race between Shots and Shaun1e here today. This was... Sorry, which bracket was this?
Serenade.
Thank you, I lost that note while I was trying to figure out what was happening on my end. We got Shots and Shaun1e here with the Serenade bracket. They're both getting pretty far along here. I would like to give a thank you to Frogsy and Pix for our helpful tracking with all this. And as well as my co-commentator, Comico Sky. For anyone who would like to follow these, there's send out announcements when we do these restreams. You can join the Discord with Scrub Central. I don't know if there's anything else I'm missing offhand, but...
That sounds like everything you need to share.
Yeah. Oh, there's also volunteer options on the Discord as well, so that you can help the wonderful people at Scrubs with our restreams, as well as... Yeah. You can do tracking as well there. The tracking, you just have to ask and they'll just give it to you. Commentating and restreaming, they'll have you fill out form before you can do all that, but can't confirm the commentating side. If you know the basics of the randomizer, it's not that hard to get through. And they're very helpful as well as you're learning.
So, question was, where was Boomerang? The Boomerang was in Shadow Temple.
My bigger question is, where was Iron Boots? Because I see they both got them, but I was obviously not watching at that exact second. I'm assuming GTG.
It was in GTG Central. It was Iron Boots. Our good old clanking.
Oh, that central chest.
Yeah. I was going to guess that would have been... that would have been Light Arrows if I was able to put in my guess sooner.
Mm-hmm. So now we are truly in no mode then.
Yeah.
Now that we have iron.
I cannot see there being anything else on
Yeah, I don't.
on Icy Waters at this point. Unless it's a bow.
Yeah.
It could have been a bow, but I don't think it is. I do think it is a Mirror Shield.
Yeah, I'm looking at what's left, and I don't think there's anything else that can really jump scare us either.
A bow is great for shots too, but we know that the long shot is in, or one of the hook shots, I should say, is in bottom of the well.
Yeah, if we know of two bows that are just Song of Storms locked.
Don't need to go on and doing chickens. We have a race. That's also just here in doing Spirit Temple checks. So
So yeah, once Shawnee gets the Megaton hammer, it's just a question who's going to finish all their remaining stuff first.
So
Yeah, like I said, I was getting very concerned that Shawnee was running off the assumption that he already did that check. So definitely good to see that he came back.
yeah, they did return to two chickens and drop a couple of bombs as a result. Seeing Shawnee go straight into Fire Temple here. We're going to see most likely see Shawnee beat Fire Temple, then beat Shadow Temple. I guess the question is,
probably head right to Shadow Temple from there, I imagine.
Once they've beaten Shadow Temple, do you go back to Icy Waters? Or do you go back there sooner? Or do you go back a lot later?
So the thing is, Shawnee did not peek that check. Granted, we know it has to be something because Shawnee did do the other two checks. But Shawnee might not know quite where. What did I just miss on that Shawnee screen?
Shawnee just flashed it, but why though?
I'm assuming referring to that boss key that's right next to the door.
No, referring to the hammer.
Oh. That's fair.
Hammer is Path of Volvagia, he's probably questioning why.
You mean Bongo Bongo?
Yes, I did. This is fitting music for fighting Volvagia. Fighting Ridley from Super Metroid. Six, 7. Volvagia is quickly killed with some logic breakers, some Deku nuts. Got on sword. Very quick, clean kill by Shawnee.
Yep. So Shawnee's definitely going to rush the Shadow Temple next. I think Shawnee has the advantage at this point now.
Well, we don't have to inspire yet. Once Shawnee gets
this is true.
Then I would say it's
still very close for sure, but
yeah, like he also doesn't know where the Mercial is. I'm only assuming.
Oh yeah.
With Zora's Fountain. So I would say if it is advantage Shawnee, it is a very slight, a very slim advantage Shawnee.
Yes, definitely slim advantage. I was definitely not going to argue that one, but the other thing too is Shots has not even touched Bomb of the Well yet, and he's going to have to yet.
He is going to have to dip into the well. The other side of it is this could be a like trying to do as much of Spirit as possible. Leave Rose Wind at the top of Spirit, and then
would make a lot of sense.
Either it's Icy Waters or it's Bottom of the Well, which would then lead into 2 child checks in Spirit Temple, because if you get your Mer Shield at some point, you can do it.
Oh, and Shawnee just left the Fire Temple there.
Say...
That...
Okay, let's try and work out Let's work out why. Why are we back here in calling opponents? What is the next play? Where even is Epona?
Sorry, I was being asked questions. Were you asking about Pona?
Yeah, why are we here and playing Epona? Where even is Epona at this point? Oh, there's Apple.
That's a weird spot to just spawn in a Pona.
Where was Hammer Rocks? What was in Hammer Rocks? It was the third. Well, it was one of our strengths.
Yeah, I forgot where Shawnee found his second strength, but
Kokiri Forest Storm's Grotto.
there it is, yeah.
Why big? What? Chat, clearing up each other in chat. Yeah, Shawnee's checking Hammer Rocks here. Probably doesn't want to do Under Icy Waters yet, but could do. Probably doesn't want to go deep into Fire Temple. Don't want to go deep into Fire Temple? Whilst we have already found a sling here, at this point it could just feel like we're last locationing everything, because we last locationed that hammer, so we're going to be last locationing everything else and falling way, way behind. I cannot remember if there was a hammer-locked key in GTG.
I don't remember either.
Whilst it can be... It can be easy for, us in the comms booth and you guys in chat to work out the logic, think where to go. Because we're
Even
not...
just watching one stream, it's a lot easier than just running it yourself too, I can confirm.
But it is more difficult, to think about the logic, think about what you need to do, whilst also running the feed. I think Shawnee has forgotten the Haunted Wasteland torches has been hinted here. Either that or hasn't written down the hint. But also, it is better to sometimes head towards a check that you may or may not have done than to my brain can think about this. It's better to head towards a check that you may not have done than to stand around sometimes. And it's also better to sometimes just stop and think, work out what you need to do, or if you can, do part of a foolish dungeon. Give yourself that thinking time.
Yeah, jumping into the water temple at this point, like, we know it's foolish, but that's definitely good thinking time for sure.
Yeah, like once you've found your bath key, then you can go, okay, I don't need to do any more of Water Temple, I've had my thinking time, what's next?
Another check there.
If charts, that's a golden scale.
There's a golden scale. feel like there's multiple reasons why we couldn't have grabbed that instead of the other one.
I think Shawnee going to try and get some more information.
That's correct in chat. Shots is definitely going to go for that other hand because, I mean, I don't think Shots knows where the bow is still, so since he has not gone to bottom of the well yet, or done any Song of Storms checks for that matter. So it does definitely make sense to want to see what that item is.
I think Shawnee's climbing so that they can set up for wind. Because we went in the doors and didn't waste them torches, it does make sense. It saves us having to cross again.
Yeah.
And also might be going, okay, there's an item at the top of Spirit Temple. Maybe that's the item I need? A small key was magic locked here in Spirit Temple.
Like Shots going for that, what we were pretty sure is the Mirror Shield.
At this point, I think it has to be. Like, there's nowhere else it could be. Unless it's on Lax. Like, that's the only... Like, Lax is the only other place I can think of that we haven't done. Yeah, that is a Mirror Shield. Under Icy Waters
really good for Shot. Pretty sure once Shots goes to bottom of the well now, it's just a boss rush now. Like, we're getting close.
We are in no mode. We know where the rest of the items are, and therefore we know where we need to go to beat the seed. Shawnee's delving into water. I think. Are we?
Not sure. I mean, Shawnee won't be able to clear War Temple at this time, but...
It wasn't bow locked in that chest in fire. However, we can... It didn't lock any of our bows, so we don't have to, worry about needing the bow. Yeah, fire does have a weirdly late map and compass, yeah.
In vanilla, yeah. I think all the other dungeons, it comes so much earlier than Fire Temple. I never even thought about that till now.
Yeah, like Fire Temple, you've already gotten 5 of your 8 keys by the time you get um by the time you get your map. It's simply because all of your keys are on Gorons.
Oh, Shots is gonna... I could see Shots maybe grab the bomb back here, but that's a big maybe. Yeah, don't blame... Oh. Wouldn't blame either way there.
It's a refill.
Yeah.
Because of where the iron boots are, we know there's not a key in the toilet. So we know there is an item there.
I think what item could even have anyone's attention with any of that, though. I think it's just basically an upgrade to something that it could be.
Hmm.
At least with what we know. With what Shawnee knows. No idea where Longshot is, no idea. With me, well, might have an idea with Mirror Shield. At least it's suspicion.
Hmm.
Fortunately, Shawnee left Fire Temple without Din's fire, so that might be a...
Does Shots leave Hero's Wind in Spirit?
Yeah, I thought Shots did.
I know Shawnee did.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe Shots didn't, and we just assumed because Shawnee was.
Hmm.
I thought that... Yeah, we were pretty sure that's what Shots was gonna do, but maybe not. Like, yeah. That's correct. The other hookshot was in the well.
Hmm. One in Shadow Temple, one in the well.
Yep. Humorously, they both got their hook shots they have at about the same time from each location, so...
Hmm.
Yeah. Probably struggling a little bit with that.
Yeah, this Silver Rupee room is probably the worst one.
Yeah, back when I did my casual runs, back in like high school or whatever, when I learned of this game.
That was just me.
I would have some runs where I would get through this entire room like nothing, and then some runs where I would spend like, I don't know how many trips through here, like 10 plus, and there usually wasn't much in between.
Hmm. We're getting into the toilet. What would you like to be the item here? Can it be an item? Actually, because we
It
know
really
it.
can. I have a hunch it's just going to be a nice little blue pea for Shawnee there.
Hmm.
That's
I'd
my
say that
hunch.
it could be a bow.
Oh yeah, it could be the third bow. We don't know where that is yet.
I don't think it can be Zora's unit. Well, it definitely can't be Zora's unit. I don't think it can be a what. Oh, it's health.
Oh, heart. Yeah.
Just some love.
Oh.
Another bug bottle.
I was halfway expecting that to be the third bow, just to...
And now Shawnee is heading into Fire Temple. As soon as Shawnee gets below, no, they're just gonna find out Hammer Rock in Death Mountain Crater. Or heading somewhere else.
Johnny's putting off, trying to climb. Oh, yeah. Keep going, never mind. I was about to say, maybe Johnny's just trying to put off that as long as possible.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Might be thinking that the Volvagia, not past the Volvagia, past the Bongo was the fire arrows. At this point it can't be.
Oh, this exchange in chat's great.
Yeah, that exchange.
Oh yeah, Shawnee probably didn't check their adult spawn given. Walk here instead of save warping.
Still a quick walk, to be fair, like from Valero.
Yeah, it really isn't that fast. That's all I mean.
At this point, if you haven't checked your spawn, then when are you going to check it?
Yeah.
Most likely never.
Yeah. Understandable at this point, for sure. Sure.
So I guess the question is, which is faster? Bottom of the well or fire them?
Bomb the well, I feel like. Especially since all that shots would have to actually do in bomb the well. This is stuff that they shots wouldn't know, obviously, but both the check or just Zelda's lullaby and then just quick grab the item. What's heading back into Sora's domain for? Not. Oh, Ice Cavern. Oh no, Warpin. Okay.
Yeah. If we're heading back into a place, it's most likely because we've got the Thrall's Wind set up.
Yep. I forgot that can only be done in the dungeons there.
We can't just use Thrall's Wind anywhere.
So sad.
Maybe we should ask the random devs if they can implement it. Although it might break the game too much.
Alright, so shots can do. Oh wait, no, shots can't do Shadow or Water for that matter just yet. Yeah, shots has to go to Bomb the Well to get the rest of his stuff to finish.
Yeah. I'm curious as to why shaun1e is setting up for Raws here.
Yeah, I'm a little confused by that one.
Wait, the shots have light arrows.
Shots did have light arrows, I'm pretty sure.
That insurance is
Just
good.
got missed on the tracker.
Yes, they do have light arrows. Okay.
Cool.
Shots does have Thrall's Wind and Deep Shadow as well, so...
Okay, so just to go through mentally what we got going here. I think shaun1e can basically rush dungeons at this point.
Yeah.
Just has to do Shadow after this one, and then...
Still needs to go back into fire, though.
Yeah.
But yes, it would be a rush dungeon, and...
That's a good point. So yeah, the bigger question is who's gonna find who's gonna run to the dungeon they need to first.
Yeah.
Looks like Shots is actually might be going Bomb of the Well. So that might be it.
This is good for shot. You know, Bomb of the Well is where we need to be.
Yeah, find those. Yeah. And realistically, checking all of Bomb of the Well is not that long anyways.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot faster to do all of Bomb of the Well than it is to even just get to where Din's Fire was.
I think Shots will end up getting both Hookshot and the bow, and we'll just fail after that.
Yeah. Understandably. At that point, I'm pretty sure Shots would be fully aware he's in go mode.
Yeah. If Shot gets bow first, and then fails, we have a race.
Yeah. And in both cases, it's just who will go back into the needed dungeon first.
If Shot gets long shot first, we're most likely seeing Shot get bow here. Yes, even if shot fails, they do currently have a lead of what I'm going to say is 99% Shadow
Oh
and
wait, I just realized that. Yeah, Shadow
fire.
Temple I think is actually where shots left his Furor's Wind.
Yes.
So probably once he finds that stuff, he's just gonna use Furor's Wind and warp right to
Going.
Shadow, and yeah, that's probably why he didn't set it up at the Spirit Temple.
99% of Shadow by the fact that the only thing you have to do now is the boss. I would say that is no shaun1e. And then
That's not good.
you're gonna have to dodge the 3 ice blades now. Yeah, I would say 99% by linear progress scaled in the dungeon. Like if you were to create a like a time yeah, a line to represent shaun1e's progress, shot's progress, it would be 99%.
Yeah, it's basically just kill the boss at this point for shots.
How much water would
Don't
Bongo
leave,
displace relative
don't
to
leave
the rest of
shot.
Shadow? Shots has not. Has Shots gotten the long shot yet?
Shots has not gotten the long shot. He just grabbed the bow though. So yeah. And now, assuming he just grabs this.
Yep, that's long shot.
Okay, just warp to Shadow Temple, and then you can kill Bongo Bongo.
I think you do Water
Warp to
Temple
Water
first
Temple,
here.
clear that. Oh, really?
Yes, just because Water Temple, you beat it, you then hit the hint stone to lower the water level to get back into Water Temple easily, and then you just warp back to Shadow.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny, on the other hand, is now going into Fire Temple.
That's a good spot.
Ooh, that is, however, a good point. Great picks. You do Shadow, you free up your World Wind.
Oh, yeah, and then you can
Lord.
just have. Yeah, then you can actually just put Furor's Wind at the boss door in Water
Yeah.
Temple. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that idea then.
On the flip
Go back
side,
to my original thought.
on the flip side, if you were to read the key logic, because you've got a past Zord unit, then you could assume that either your boss key is central pillar, or there's a small key there and it's boss key locked. Boss key is small key locked. Did Shawnee do a jump slash with the... Yeah, Shawnee did a jump slash with that Master Sword.
Now, quick Bongo Bongo from shots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming at least.
Which boss would you say is the hardest boss to fight? Not counting Ganon or Ganondorf.
I don't consider either of them particularly difficult for the most part, anyways, but. Like, they have their nuances, but anyways, unimportant to the conversation. Oh man, is there any realistically, I don't consider any of the bosses particularly difficult. Let's see. Trying to mentally go through all the bosses in my head. Think if there's one that I would say Twin Rova, just because that phase one. That phase 1 I find incredibly annoying. The second phase is a lot of fun, but
I
I don't
can
care for the phase 1.
I can agree that Twin Rover is probably one of the hardest.
Yeah,
Specifically hardest, not necessarily annoying, like the hardest to fight. I would personally say Phantom Ganon. I would agree with Pix. Um, Simply because it is very annoying to fight it. Um, reflecting that all of energy is a difficult thing to time sometimes.
yeah, yeah. I do have to agree that the Dead Man's Volley part of it definitely can be a little tricky.
Hmm.
Then there's people who show off and do it with bottles. I am not one of those people.
I don't think it's showing off if you're doing it with bottles.
Oh, really? Thought the bottles had the smallest hitbox for
They have
that.
a longer hitbox.
Oh, really? Huh. Here, I would think the Bigoron sword is the one that makes it the easiest if you happen to pull that.
We have a call for King Dodongo because they're the only boss that you can't one cycle without turning on one bonk KO mode. There is one slight advantage for shaun1e, in that shaun1e isn't going to have to do the upper part of the maze in Fire Temple. It saves probably about a minute's worth of checks.
Yeah. But
And
then after Shawnee does that, he'll then have to go back to Shadow and do all of Water too, so. Yeah, I'm still leaning more towards shots at this point, unless something
Yeah.
goes really wrong on shot side.
We found both of our small keys for Water Temple that we definitely need. Whether or not we logically, we need to use them or not is depending on where the boss key is.
Yeah.
I guess my question to you is, would you do a key lock to check first? Or would you do Central Pillar first?
I just rush Central Pillar myself.
Hmm.
If I was actually racing, 50-50.
Yeah. It's what you think about first, right?
Also, I would like to appreciate our Scrubs Butler doubling down and saying the seed is 5% bullshit from the beginning and now.
I think this is the third time it's been used. And this is the third time it said it's 5%. Like, it's 5%. With two keys, you'd save BK first picks. Yeah. Would save you time. I don't think Butler has said it was 5% bullshit on average. Well, 5% bullshit 3 times in a row before. Um,
Like I said, I appreciate it doubling down like that. Tripling down even.
And it's also it will tell us if the command doesn't get used anymore today. It will tell us on average it was 5% bullshit because it has been cleared since the last restream.
We'll have to ask the runners if they agree. Given Shawnee reaction to the where the hammer was, I'm suspecting Shawnee at least is not going to agree.
I think either Shots assumes that the path was the magic, or isn't thinking about the tunic logic, or maybe doesn't know it.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I'm saying the 50-50 with. Now that I'm aware of the tunic logic, that's why I now would probably be rushing Central Pillar. Me at the start of the speed, I would have been trying to figure out, why do I need double magic for this? I'd be getting really confused at the logic, basically, at that point, because, to my knowledge, nothing needs double magic.
Shots has also beaten Shadow already, so
Yeah, all this is just a matter of when will Shots find the key, the boss key.
it could be right here.
That's nowhere I'm suspecting.
And now Shawnee is officially go mode.
Yep. Has to catch up on all the dungeon stuff, though, still.
Has, I would say, probably I'd say 80% of Shadow left to do.
Yeah.
And then Water Temple.
Yeah, Shawnee has basically 2 dungeons still, and Shots is, I assume, almost done. basically done with his last dungeon, I mean.
Hmm.
That's if we're right and the boss key's right here.
Or a small cube here.
Yeah.
It's the boss key. Tunic and key logic strikes again.
And now, just do a casual one cycle of Morpha.
The Goron Sword makes the one cycle nicer and easier.
Yep. That's just to Ganon's Tower to finish.
Hmm.
Yep. Okay, maybe not a casual one cycle. That's an oops. That's right, F's in chat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's gonna be that big of an issue, though, ultimately.
No, it was quickly killed afterwards.
Yeah.
And Morpha has a small key.
Alright, now... all that's left... Ganon's Tower.
Hmm. It's time for us to climb the tower. It's time for us to get us some bacon.
Yep. I know, very fun spot to see stuff when you have pot sanity on. Just, you know, fun fact.
Don't they move the boss key door, boss key lock in Pot Sanity?
I don't know offhand. It's been a little while since I've messed around with pot sanity.
Hmm.
I've only done one seed, actually, in fact, with that.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I think there's a... Wait, can there be a bow here? For Ganon's Castle to be not foolish?
I mean, I think there has to be... I mean, yeah, we know there has to be something. So, yeah, it could just be the bow.
Yeah, it could be a bow.
That'd be kind of funny.
Well,
Would be kind of a funny thing.
neither of the other bows locked each other. So whichever one was the first
They were
one...
both locked by Song of Storms, though.
Yeah, but they didn't lock...
Which I only investigate because that would mean, strictly speaking, Song of Storms was required for all three.
But bow did not lock other two bows, therefore I don't think bow can be passed. Both, bow therefore cannot be in a foolish location. I think all other copies of a item has to be locked by that item for it to be able to be in a foolish location.
Oh, yeah. We did find the gold scale. I'm looking down here at what else it could be.
Can't be a bottle because
I guess
there's
a slingshot.
Hmm?
I guess a slingshot.
I think we've seen all 3
I don't know if those-
slingshots.
Oh, did we?
I think so, yeah.
Oh yeah, we did. Shots actually grabbed 2 of them and ignored the 3rd. We've seen all 3 palm bags.
Shaun1e has all the keys for the Shadow Temple. I would... And is just gonna go mode. He knows they're in go mode.
Yeah. Johnny trying to climb up there, kind of looks like. Yep.
Well, we're gonna crush... Well, no, we're not crushing the bugs, necessarily. But we have dropped bugs.
Oh, we get to see both routes over there.
Yeah, we got to see the arrow shot, and now we get to see the long shot.
Meanwhile, we got shots. Take on Ganon. I completely missed the Ganondorf fight during that.
It was a quick Ganondorf fight, to be fair. Like, blink and you miss it.
Yeah. Most of the time it kinda is.
That is a clean one cycle on Bongo from Shaun1e. Blink and you missed that too.
And just after the 3-hour mark, it looks like we're gonna get our first finish.
Get those GGs in the chat. His shot has finished this race in first place with a time of 3 hours, 1 minute, and 3 seconds. Nice and palindromic. GG's.
GG's to both the racers. We were really wondering there for a little bit which way this was going to go.
And Shaun1e has forfeited. We will get that overlay refreshed for you now so that we actually do see the results, because there is a result. Unless the sheet is broken. Nope, the sheet is not broken. We have results. We will be joined by Shots for an interview, but Shawnee will not be joining us. I need this. So now we are joined by Shots. GG's.
GG's.
GG shots.
Talk us through the seed from your
Thanks.
perspective.
I thought I was losing the entire time, especially when I had to cross the wasteland twice, because I should have went to go get Mirror Shield before I crossed after I got the irons, but I was banking on hopefully getting Requiem vanilla, so I gambled and I was like, oh, now I have to cross it twice. Other than that, I think it was fine.
So you would actually agree with what Scrubs Butler was not just doubling down on, but tripling down on? Said that seed was only 5% bullshit.
Yeah, probably. Although I don't get the Deku Tree path.
Okay.
Although I guess it's magic, so
It's not magic.
probably. Oh, it wasn't.
No. So the reason why it's not magic is because the other magic is accessible with if my brain will brain. It's accessible by getting a bean. And that
Beans, yep.
yeah. Because the both your scale and a bomb bag were not magic locked. So whilst your hook shot, one of your hook shots were magic locked, that magic isn't. That's why it can't be magic. Therefore, it has to be the Zora Tunic because of Central Pillar having your boss key.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was also playing most of the seed without bow, so I was just like, oh, I missed some place easy and felt like I should have had it a long time ago, but not sure where the other ones were.
We know at least one other was also locked by Song of Storms. It was in one of the Storm Grottos.
It was in Death Mountain Trail Storms.
Okay.
Your guess is as good as mine for the third.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the third strength is sitting quite happily in Kokiri Forest Storms.
Alright. So, this whole thing was storms locked in the end.
In the end, we ended up being a bit storms locked, yeah.
Man, I definitely thought I was losing.
Yeah, we weren't sure which way this was going to go for a little while, too. Basically, as soon as you were able to clear Shadow Temple, we were reasonably sure which way it was going to go, but we obviously weren't 100% still.
Did they, did Shawnee get the, Mirror Shield before crossing the wasteland? Like I probably should have done?
No, Shawnee got the Mirror Shield quite late as well. I think slightly after you.
Yeah, you two got the Iron Boots at about the same time, and Shawnee actually already visited the Spirit Temple by that point, too.
Oh.
Damn.
So we basically diverged like after. Well, when did we diverge then?
So you diverged actually
Immediately,
really,
actually.
yeah, more or less immediately. Shawnee went early adult.
Y'all kind of converged at a couple points, but
Hmm.
for the most part, you two were just doing different stuff most of the seed.
All right. Yeah, I found the Kokiri sword early, so I was like, I'll just do Deku, and then I stayed child for a bit before even going adult. So I don't know. I was also making some minor mistakes, so I guess the nerves.
Yes. So looking forward to your next match. You're facing the loser of the matchup Kamiko Sky versus Trilobites. Any thoughts?
No, I just hope it's a good one. And I'm assuming, sounding from this one, it was pretty neck and neck for a while, so
It was close. It
So,
ended up
that's
being
good.
quite close.
Yep, I think that you just had... Basically, Shawnee just had that last dungeon, the War Temple, to do, and that was it.
Yes.
Well, then I guess I picked the right choice of going bottom of the well first, because I was also debating doing the other storms checks really quick, but I felt check density, bottom of the well.
Yeah, Shawnee did bottom of the well significantly earlier too, but... Yeah, like I said, was saying earlier, y'all kind of were on your own path for a lot of it, just kind of converged here and there.
Okay.
So, chat, do you guys have any questions, or is there any questions for from yourself to us and the commentators?
No, not for me.
It looks like we might have a question in chat here.
Yep. Go ahead, Foxy.
I asked that almost immediately because I had to know.
Yeah, we've already asked, and I think, Shots, you agreed that it was 5% bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. In that case, I am going to pull this over here, and I'm going to switch this over to the... Nope, not that scene. This scene. I'm going to send it over to the schedule, because I am here to talk to you guys about what is coming up in the Scrubs tournament. So, currently going on right now, we do have two different races. We've got Sonaholic facing off against Vetiver. This is a Group Bolero winners bracket round 2 match that's ongoing right as we speak, as well as the Group Serenade winners bracket round 2 match between Jason Aralani and Rick Dahuski. And then tomorrow we have an action-packed day as well, filled with races. So tomorrow at 11 AM UTC, this is 7 AM Eastern Time, Trilobites and Kamiko Sky will be facing off against each other in a winners bracket round 2 match in Group Serenade. And we also have Penny Lane versus Shyla, the last winners bracket round 1 match for Group Minuet. That's happening at 1 PM UTC, which is 9 AM Eastern Time. But not only that, we have more rando for you guys as Kirby Fan and Ozu. The Group Serenade Losers Bracket Round 1 match is happening at 1:30 UTC tomorrow. That is 9:30 AM Eastern Time. And then we have 3 simultaneous races, all Losers Bracket Round 1 matches, but 3 different divisions. We've got Fox TC facing up against Mochez. This is your Group Requiem Losers Bracket Round 1 match, starting at 5 PM UTC, which is 1 PM Eastern Time. Zelon and Ishizaki, the Group Nocturne Losers Bracket Round 1 match happening at the exact same time. And also we have Can Maple facing off against Bronze Noob in Group Bolero. And those are all also that is also a losers bracket round 1 match. And then finally, we do have 3 other races currently on the schedule. Tomorrow at 6 PM UTC, we have 2 other winners bracket round 2 matches starting. We've got Zor versus SDG Shaun for our group Nocturne match, and our group Requiem match is Colodose versus Deity Simon. And then finally, on Tuesday, October 21st at 8 PM Eastern Time, which is 12 AM UTC on the 22nd, we have Frogthy versus Blinking Rune, a group Bolero winners bracket round 2 match. A lot of rando on the schedule, so many races, a couple of restreams that we have planned, and I believe we've also got a German restream happening for one of the races. If you want to know what races are happening, when they're going live, there is, and which races are being restreamed, we do have a schedule. !S in our Twitch chat will get you the bit.ly link, or you go to bit.ly/scrubs-schedule, scrubs spelled with a capital S, and you will be sent to the schedule. You can also join Discord if you would like to find out when races are going live, or if you just want to hang out, learn a bit more about Rando, learn a bit more about Scrubs, whatever. You want to volunteer even, you can join the Discord. Finally, I want to give a thank you and congratulations to Shot and commiserations to shaun1e. If you haven't already, please go give them a follow. They deserve the love and support. The unsung heroes of every restream are of course our trackers. Today, keeping track of what items have been collected, we have Frogthy and Pix. If you haven't already, please also go give them a follow and show them some love. I've been Kamiko Sky, and joining me in the booth today is Hiroki. Thank you very much for joining me in the booth.
It's been a pleasure to join you.
We're going to go raid Victor Husky, who is currently racing Jason Aralani. Please, no spoilers in the chat for that race, because it's the official Scrubs race. We don't want to give them to be disqualified. Otherwise, thank you very, very much for watching. We will be seeing you tomorrow for at least one of our with at least one restream here on Scrubs Central.